Have you ever noticed how the loudest person in the room is often the loneliest? Maybe you've been that person, shouting to be heard, fighting to be respected, winning every argument but losing everyone who mattered. I know because I was him. And one day, I woke up and realized I had become the villain in my own story. There was a man named Arjun who lived in a coastal town where the sea never stopped talking. He worked at the docks, unloading cargo, his hands rough from years of labor. Arjun had a problem. He needed to be right, always, about everything. If someone said the sky was blue, he'd argue it was more azure. If his younger brother suggested a different route home, Arjun would take the long way just to prove a point. At the tea stall, conversations would die when he arrived because everyone knew disagreeing with Arjun meant a fight. His father had passed away 2 years earlier. Before dying, the old man had held Arjun's hand and whispered, "Son, being strong doesn't mean never bending." Arjun didn't understand it then. He thought strength meant standing firm, never backing down, never admitting fault. His wife, Mira, was quiet. She'd learned that silence was easier than conflict. Their daughter, barely 8 years old, had started flinching when Arjun raised his voice. She'd hide behind her mother when he came home, and that should have told him something. But pride is a thick curtain. One evening, Arjun's brother Ravi came to visit. Ravi had borrowed money months ago for his daughter's surgery and hadn't returned it. Arjun had been keeping count, every single day. "Where's my money?" Arjun demanded before Ravi even sat down. Ravi looked tired. "Brother, I'm still arranging it. The hospital bills were more than—" "I don't want excuses. I want my money." Mira touched Arjun's arm gently. "It's okay. He'll give it when he can." Arjun pulled his arm away. "Stay out of this." Ravi stood up. "You know what, Arjun? Keep it. Consider it payment for never having to see you again." He left. The door didn't slam. It closed softly, which somehow felt worse. That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He lay in the dark, listening to the waves outside, feeling something heavy in his chest that wasn't anger. It was something else, something that felt like loss. The next morning, he went to work as usual. At the docks, there was an old man named Hassan who sorted fish. Hassan was 73 but moved with the steadiness of someone who'd made peace with time. He never argued, never raised his voice, yet somehow everyone respected him. During lunch break, Arjun sat near Hassan, watching him eat slowly, deliberately. "Hassan, uncle," Arjun said. "Can I ask you something?" Hassan looked up, his eyes patient. "Why do people listen to you? You never fight, you never prove anyone wrong, but they respect you more than anyone here." Hassan chewed his food thoughtfully. Then he pointed to a boat being tossed by the waves. "You see that boat?" Arjun nodded. "When the storm comes, does the boat fight the waves? No, it moves with them." "Exactly. It bends, it rises and falls, and when the storm passes, it's still floating. The rocks that stand firm, they get crushed." Hassan smiled. "Being right all the time is a lonely work, son." Something cracked inside Arjun's chest. "But what if people take advantage of you?" Arjun asked quietly. "Let them. Their burden to carry, not mine. I sleep well." That evening, Arjun went home and found Mira cooking. His daughter was doing her homework at the table. He stood there for a moment, watching them, this life he'd been too busy being right to actually live. "I'm sorry," Arjun said. Mira turned, surprised. "For what?" "For everything. For making you both walk on eggshells. For making this house feel like a battlefield." His daughter looked up, her eyes wide. Mira's eyes filled with tears, not sad ones, the other kind. The next day, Arjun went to Ravi's house. His brother opened the door, guarded. "I came to apologize," Arjun said. "Keep the money, spend it on your daughter. I was wrong." Ravi stared at him. "Who are you and what did you do with my brother?" They both smiled. It was awkward, but it was real. Weeks passed. Arjun started noticing things he'd missed before. How Mira hummed while cooking when she was happy. How his daughter's face lit up when he asked about her day instead of lecturing her. how the people at the tea stall actually wanted him to join conversations now. One afternoon, a new worker at the docks made a mistake that cost them an hour of work. The old Arjun would have exploded. Instead, he took a breath. "It happens," he said. "Just be more careful next time." The young man looked shocked. The other workers exchanged glances. Hassan, sorting his fish nearby, caught Arjun's eye and nodded once. That single nod felt like a medal. But change isn't a straight line. One evening, Arjun came home to find his daughter had broken his watch, the one his father had given him. His first instinct was fury. His hands clenched, the old heat rose in his chest. His daughter stood frozen, tears already forming. Arjun closed his eyes. He thought of Hassan, of the boat bending with the waves, of his father's last words. He knelt to her level. "Accidents happen," he said softly. "Are you hurt?" She shook her head, crying harder now, but from relief. He hugged her. She wrapped her small arms around his neck and whispered, "I love you, Papa." When was the last time she said that? Months turned into a year. Arjun wasn't perfect. Sometimes the old anger would surface. Sometimes he'd catch himself about to argue over nothing. But now he recognized it, and recognition is half the battle. One day, Hassan didn't come to work. Arjun found out he'd passed away in his sleep. At the funeral, Arjun watched dozens of people share stories about Hassan's kindness, not his achievements, not his victories, his kindness. Standing there, Arjun realized something: Hassan would be remembered long after he was gone. And it wouldn't be because he won arguments. It would be because he made people feel seen. That evening, Arjun sat by the sea with Mira and his daughter. The sun was setting, painting everything gold. His daughter asked Hassan, "Papa, why is the water so calm today?" Arjun watched the gentle waves. "Because it's not fighting the shore anymore." She didn't understand, but someday she would. Mira leaned against his shoulder. "You've changed," she said quietly. "I had to. I was drowning and didn't even know it." He thought about the man he used to be, always right, always fighting, always alone, even in a crowded room. That man built walls so high he couldn't see the sky anymore. Now those walls were coming down, brick by brick, argument by argument he chose not to have. Being right had cost him everything that mattered. Being at peace was giving it all back. The waves whispered against the shore. His daughter laughed at something. Mira's hand found his. And for the first time in years, Arjun felt like he was finally awake.